What is seagrass? Seagrass is a flowering plant that's important for marine biodiversity and plays many roles in the ecosystem, like providing food and habitat for animals. However, seagrass is dying because of things like climate change and environmental damage. Seagrass meadows are one of the world's most threatened ecosystems. We lose about 2 football fields of seagrass every hour.
Currently, new seagrass is planted with individual plugs one at a time. It is then covered with herbivore excluder cages, which protects the seagrass from herbivores like manatees and sea turtles. This is an extremely slow process. After discussing a lot of ideas to improve excluder cages, we decided to get rid of excluder cages and create a device that would not only protect seagrass but also make it quicker to restore large areas at once.
This is our Seagrass Saver prototype. It can be 3D printed with nanotechnology, which is algae resistant. This means it won't have to be cleaned, which will save a lot of time since the excluder cages have to be constantly cleaned. It can also be planted in large sections like sod, so it won't have to be individually planted, which will save a lot of time. This is what the Seagrass Saver looks like, with seagrass in it in its early stages. It will be planted under the Seagrass Saver and grow through it. It will, and it's, you can see that the seagrass saver here will protect the early seagrass so it can't be ripped out or destroyed by any animals. Here you can see that in its mature stages, the animals that want to eat the seagrass can eat all of this, but can't get to any of the valuable parts again because it's protected. The seagrass saver also makes sure that the rhizomes and roots are secured safely. It is also anchored to the seabed or the ground, so it will be secured safely.
Getting at educational materials like the example here is an important part of making an impact on seagrass restoration. This seagrass activity sheet can be handed out anywhere. The QR code will lead to a website with more information and a way to donate money.
The Seagrass Saver versus the current seagrass restoration methods. Step 1. Manufacturing. The Seagrass Saver is 3D printed using algae-resistant material, and the excluder cages are handmade using metal cage material. Step 2. The nursery. Seagrass grows up through the Seagrass Saver and in large sod-like sections in sand-filled tanks. The individual plants are grown in large sand-filled tanks for the excluder cages. Step 3. Transportation. Seagrass savers are easily lifted from the nursery tanks and then stacked for transportation. But the excluder cages are the seagrass is harvested and bundled into small plugs with only a few blades per unit, and they are reeded for transport. Step 4. Deployment. The seagrass saver is placed on the seabed and then anchored by a scuba diver. The excluder cages require a scuba diver to plant each individual seagrass bundle, and then afterwards placing the excluder cage on top and anchoring it down. Step 5. Maintenance. No, the Seagrass Saver has no maintenance or removal. The excluder cages require constant cleaning and removal.
Time spent fixing the ocean's problems takes away from exploration and research. The Seagrass Saver will hopefully help save time, money, and the seagrass so many animals depend on. Time saved with seagrass restoration can be used to do other tasks like research. The ocean provides us with so many things, including food, energy, medicines, and more. What other things are waiting to be discovered by ocean explorers?